What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Donnie B here. Recently, I discovered that there were some new smart tag trackers that were on the market that were utilizing Google's Find My network. And I've been a long time user of the Samsung Galaxy tags since the original. Now we're on the Smart Tag 2. And, they work really good. They do have their limitations, but for the most part, they've worked really well for me. Being that they only use the Samsung network, that is one downfall if you're not in a really highly populated area. The Find My network, Google's Find My network, it works off all Android devices, not just Samsung. So um, these seem to work really, really well. We did do a video on the Samsung tag, and everyone seemed to like it. It was very well received. It's actually like my second most viewed video. So we decided that we would try that again with these. So I gave Lauren one. I said, hey, go hide this, and then later on I'll go and look for it and see if I can track it down. And that's exactly what we did. But before we get into that, I do want to go over some of the specs, um, and then we'll take off and see if we can go find that. So the company is Pebblebee, and like I said, they use the Google's Find My network, which works off all Androids. Big, 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 big network. Big network. They're good, but they too have their downfalls and shortcomings, and we'll get into that in just a second. There's a couple things that I really don't like, and there's a couple things that just kind of bother me. But for the most part, they work really, really good. So the company is Pebblebee, and they actually make three different versions of the tag, and I have two of them here because one of them was on back order. So they make the clip, which is more of like a keychain style, and it even comes with a key ring. And then you have the tag, which is super small. They're all made out of like a soft touch plastic, super lightweight. This one's 6 grams. I think this one's like 10 grams. And the tag even comes with like a thing for your dog collar. I actually got one on the dog now. I'm actually have both of these on the dog, and we're kind of running a test in the background. And maybe we'll make a video on that later once we get enough information on it. And the third one is the card. So the card is exactly what you think. It's the size and shape of a credit card, and it's meant more for like a wallet. So the tag or the clip is $29.99, and then both the card and the tag are $34.99. Like I said, the card is back ordered though, and I'll leave links to all these in the description below.
So Donnie has asked me to hide the new Google tag. So I am going to head off and try to find a spot. I'm heading to my parents' house, so on the way I'm going to see what I can find. There is a spot that I am interested in that I keep noticing. I don't know, it's a bunch of rocks that I think might be a good spot. And this was before Donnie asked me. It's what I've been noticing on my way to work and other things. I don't know, it just looks interesting. So we're gonna head that way.
So I do want to tell you a little bit of a story though. So Lauren, she commutes like an hour each way. I don't love it, but it's what we got to do. You got to go where the money's at, right? So she's a Pixel user, and on her keychain she has a Samsung Galaxy tag, one just like this. And one night she called me. It was like 11 o'clock, maybe midnight, something like that. She does weddings and things like that, so sometimes she has to work a little late. But she called me. She said, I can't find my keys anywhere. I said, no sweat. Remember, we put that smart tag on your keys. So open up smart things and then hit, ring smart tag. She couldn't do it from a Pixel device. So I ended up having to drive all the way there to bring her the extra key and then come all the way back. It was just it was not the fail safe that I thought it was. So really, if you're not using a Samsung phone, that's the biggest limitation. That and the Samsung network isn't as big as the whole Android network.
You know, I keep telling Donnie, like, it's crazy to see how much he's grown as far as being comfortable behind the camera. Because I am not comfortable behind a camera. I guess it's something you just have to practice, and over time you get better. So I guess it's me just kind of talking to the camera, even though I'm not in front of it, but just talking. Because it feels weird, because it doesn't talk back. I I'm sure he'll edit all this out. That's why I'm just talking, just to talk.
All right, so what do I like about them besides them just being on the Android network? Well, one, they're IP68 rated, water and dust resistant. And the tag, um, I've been looking for something that will fit in the body cap of a camera. Now, the Apple AirTag will fit in there, but I don't have any Apple devices. And as you see, the Samsung tag doesn't fit in there either. I even went as far as to buy the Solum Smart Tag Plus. Now, this is who makes the Samsung tag. These are actually a little bit cheaper, but they don't have the left tag behind feature. And it'll fit in there, but I kind of like that fail safe of having the left tag behind. You get notified if you leave it behind. So what I've done is I've taken one of these, and as you can see, I put a little piece of Velcro in there, and the tag sits right in there in the body cap. Now I guess if somebody stole it, all they have to do is take the body cap off. But if I ever leave it behind, it will notify me that I left my camera. Hopefully we never have to test that. Hopefully, knock on wood. But that's a fail safe. It makes me feel a lot better. Uh, yeah. All right. So what are some things that I don't like about these? Number one is they have internal batteries. Now with the Smart Tag, these take the 2032. I think every version of the Samsung Tag takes the 2032 battery. You can, as long as they make those batteries, these Smart Tags will be good. Even this one takes the same battery. You just put the little SIM injector tool and it pops out, and those will work for the lifetime that they make those batteries. These have an internal battery. Now the battery life is rated for this one is 12 months, for the tag is 8 months, and for the card is 18 months. Now this one recharges with a USB-C. I don't know why it's so dim over here. Let me see if I can get some light on that. So this one recharges with a USB-C, which isn't too bad. Everybody's got a USB-C cable somewhere. But the card and the tag use a proprietary charger. It's kind of like a cheap watch charger. And one thing that really irks me in any space, whether it's the tech space, the tool space, anything, is proprietary things. That's so aggravating when a company makes something that only works with their product. It's just, if you ever lose this, you're done. You might as well throw this away. You'll never be able to charge it. So at least this one has a USB-C, but that's one thing I don't like is the internal battery and the proprietary charger. Now, one thing that I could really appreciate with setting up these tags is that they do not require that you set up an account to use it. I appreciate that. I'm sure you can appreciate that too. They do ask for an email address at the beginning to set up the warranty, but you can totally skip that option and you don't have to create any kind of account. It seems like every time you buy a product nowadays, they're asking for email address and set up account, and then you're getting spam emails and text messages, and it's very, very refreshing to not have to do that. So that's one benefit that I found with this. And it was super easy to set up. It just comes with the tag just came with a little QR code on it, and then you scan that, and within a minute these things are connected to your Google Find My network.
Yeah, so this place that I'm thinking I'm gonna put the tag. This is my way to work. I work an hour and a half away from home, so I travel every day an hour and a half. And lately, I don't know, it's been the past month, I have noticed these rocks that are in a tree. Like the tree's hollowed out and there's a bunch of rocks. And I've always been saying to myself, what is that? I've never noticed it before. So when Donnie approached me asking me to hide this, that's the first thing popped in my mind was like, you know what? That'll be a good excuse to go see what this is. Now, I don't know if I'm sure it's on somebody's property, but there's no cars there. And it has like a little driveway or just a dirt road that leads right up to it.
Now you can use it with one or two ways. So you can use it with the Google Find My network, or you can use it with the Pebblebee app. Now it does have tag left behind if you're using the Pebblebee app, but I was not able to use both at the same time. So if you want to use the Pebblebee app, you have to do a software update, a firmware update on it. And then after I did that firmware update, even after a reset, I could not connect it back to the Google Find My network. I don't know what I did wrong. So if you press it and hold 3 times, it does a reset, and if you press it 5 times and hold, that's how you hit pairing mode. When you first set it up, you double tap it twice, and that's pairing mode. But after you do a hard reset, it's 5 times. And then this one has LED lights on it. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's cool, but let's see. I'll get it to light up. Yeah, so that's pairing mode right there. I shouldn't have done that. Dang, I shouldn't have done that because I wanted to set it up on Lauren's phone.
And of course, you can't do this way. That's a no-no. And apparently the YouTube world sure does look better, though, to me. It's pretty. We'll go back this way. It's kind of a spooky spot, too. Not gonna lie. Not that I get any weird vibes or anything when I pass by it, but I guess it does look kind of a little creepy because of the tree and just its surrounding area. Okay. There she is. So every time I drive by, I see this tree. I don't know if you can see it yet, but we're about to get out. And this is where we're going to put it. So we'll see. I'll take you up with me. Okay, I'm going to take you as we go. Looks like maybe it was just a fire pit. A seat, maybe? I don't know. See? Bunch of field. Everybody's gonna look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not used to this. It is a cemetery, but it's not really what I was going for. I was going for this right here. Make sure there's no snakes. Anybody see any snakes? That'll be the last thing I needed to happen. Okay. I'm gonna put it. I don't know. Again, I'm scared of snakes. All right. We'll just hide it right there. There we go. Did you see me? Sorry. I'm gonna hide it right there, underneath that. There we go. I think that'll work perfect. What do you guys think? Well, the challenge is on. He is to come find that later on this afternoon, I guess, or whenever he has time. I hope everyone has a good day. I'm heading off to enjoy mine. I hope you can see me.
Well, I think that about covers it as far as like the specs, what it is, and where you can get it. I picked these up at Best Buy, but you can get them at Amazon. You can order them straight from the website. I think you can even order it straight from the Pebblebee app. But it's nice to have competition. I'm a huge fan of competition. It really makes all companies better. You know, a rising tide floats all ships. So it's nice to have more competition. It's nice to have something that's not just locked into one ecosystem. So whether you have a Motorola phone, a Samsung phone, or even like a OnePlus or something, you can still use these tags versus just having, being locked into Samsung or Apple. Before we go, one thing I do want to say, like, I've got so many tags. I do have some air tags. I don't have any way to track them, but let me know if you'd like to see a comparison of all these. Like, maybe we drop a bunch of them in the mail and send them somewhere and see how that turns out. It is nice that you can use Google Maps with this versus having to use Smart Things. Smart Things just kind of gives you a general location, and then with this one, you can use Google Maps. You can even get walking directions to it. So that's super cool. All right, well, now that we got the nerdy stuff out of the way, let's see if we can go find this tag. Also, just take a second and hit the like button for Lauren hiding this thing for us. Like, she really is a huge asset to the channel. And just the fact that she puts up with me making these videos just means a lot. And let's show her a little bit of love. Just hit that like button for her. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. All right, let's go. All right, so Lauren hid the tracker for us. And I'm parked not too far from the house. And I pulled up the Google Find My network, and the last time that tag was pinged was yesterday at my house on my phone, not even Lauren's phone, and she has a Google Pixel. So I don't know why it didn't work. There's got to be a network of Androids around it. I don't understand why it didn't do it. So I guess we're just going to have to call Lauren and ask where it is, because well, I can't show you. Well, I can show you this. I don't want to show you the map. Here, I'm gonna hide the road. So, as you can see, it says it's named the R62 because of it was the tag from my camera. But it says last pinged yesterday at 8:20 a.m. And so I can't even well, let's see if I can hit refresh. I hit refresh and it does nothing. So I guess we're just gonna call Lauren and see where it is. This could have been great. I was so excited about having a tracker from the Google Find My network. I thought it had been huge. How do I put it? I feel like it could have done what the Samsung tag couldn't, which is be a lot more precise due to Google Maps and so many Android phones versus the Samsung phones. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of Samsung phones too, but the whole Android network is just huge. So I felt like it could have been like very precise. It's such a bummer, and especially since I've had that tag in my $2,500 camera. So I guess we're just going to have to stick with the Samsung smart tag. Actually, I'll be using the Solum, which is like the company that makes the Samsung tag, because it actually fit in that body cap. But all right, well, let's call her and see what she says. Put on speaker.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
I guess you hid that tag way too well. You hid it from the entire Android network.
Okay. I guess I did a good job.
Yeah, you did exactly what I asked you to do. So, do you think you could tell me where it's at?
No. Not at all.
We're just gonna
start digging.
We're just gonna have to wait it out. Which way did you go?
Okay, if you're standing in, okay, so you see that tree that has all the rocks?
What tree that has all rocks?
There's a tree. Oh, where are you at?
I'm at the church that has the disc golf course.
The church that has. Okay.
Across from the boat place.
All right, so the field that is okay, you know where the post office is, right? And then you go up that steep hill, and then it's just fields.
So.
The cotton field.
You talking about that the one way down there?
Yeah, the post office way down there.
Okay.
And you got the post office, and then you take that sharp curve up the hill.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you got the field that's all the cotton fields.
Yeah.
Okay, go to that cemetery on your left, and when you pull in to your right, it'll be a tree.
You talking about the tree with all the tree with the rocks in it right there, but it's like the little bitty old, like super old cemetery. It's got like 3 graves in it.
Yes.
And it's got that witch's tree.
Yes.
Okay.
So in there, if you're looking in that tree, it looks like a seat. It does. And on the left-hand side of the seat part, I hid it underneath like a leaf.
I feel like once I get within Bluetooth range, it will probably work.
Okay.
Like my phone would ping on it, because that was the last time it was pinged was on my phone yesterday morning.
Gotcha.
Also, what are you doing right now?
About to start dinner, but what you got?
I just got a text message from Mom.
Yeah?
She said the baby bird that we were looking for,
yeah,
that was on her porch,
yeah,
is in her bedroom.
Are you serious? Okay. Alright, I'm going.
Can you go see if you can get the baby bird out?
I got you.
Because it looks like since you decided to hide it on the other side of planet Earth, I'll be home after dark.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help, though.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Alright. Love you.
Bye. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going on a field trip. It's not too bad. It's probably 10 miles. And in the area I live, 10 miles is your neighbor. So, do I need to pack a lunch? I don't know. Let's get it. I hope there's not like a wizard sitting in this tree. You're gonna know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess y'all have already seen it. If she hit it and she took y'all with her. But it's like a weird tree, man, that somebody put some... I've never walked up to it. I've just seen it in passing a bunch, but it's weird. It's like a hollow tree with rocks. I don't know. I guess I'll see you there. Gosh, creepy. She came out here by herself. Oh, it's dark too. Let me open this up. Maybe y'all can see me a little better. Look at that. Look at that tree. Alright, so we're gonna... I guess I need to cut the dang... Here, I'll open this up. Maybe that'll help with the light. That help a little bit? I'm gonna cut these on too. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright, let's see. Let me flip this around. And then we're gonna tap the screen. Tap. Alright, R62. Last seen yesterday. Refresh it. That's crazy. Alright, let me get out. Look at this cemetery. Refresh. And play sound. Oh, I hear it. It is in there. Dude, there is a critter in there, man. There is absolutely something living in there. Stop sound. You want me to do what? I swear there's been a... Oh my God, look at that spider. I gotta play that sound again. Play sound. Oh, it's got a light on it. That's cool. Stop sound. Alright, I absolutely did not like that. I mean, tell me a sacrifice hasn't been performed here. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna shut it off, and we're gonna do the outro right here. Okay. All right. Well, it's a little dark. I'm sorry about that, but nothing I can do about it. All right. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed for several reasons. Like, we've been kind of relying on these for a while because they're on Lauren's keys, they're on my camera, they're on my keys. Like, we bought a few of these and they're just not good. Like, I still use the Samsung tag as a backup, but I just had high hopes. I figured the Google Find My network, this is a busy road. It might not be busy right now because it's almost dark, it's died down, but during like rush hour, you know, going to and from work and stuff, like normal working hours, this is a busy road. There's a lot of traffic that comes through here. So I'm just really disappointed that not one phone riding by pinged this. I mean, we're Bluetooth range from the road over there, so it didn't. Now I wonder if I would have hit like play sound from the house, and that wouldn't have worked. It's got to be connected. I don't know. I just wonder why it didn't work. I'm gonna do some research on that, but we'll let this car go by. Also, look what I just found. Yep, so I guess that's going to do it for this one. I really do appreciate y'all tagging along for the second time we've tested a tracker, a smart tag. The first one was very well received. Like, y'all seem to enjoy that a lot, so I decided that we would do it again. And be sure to hit the like button for Lauren. You know, I could not and would not do this without her. She's a big supporter. She helps where she can, and doing things like this is just right up her alley. You know, she's good at holding the camera, but you know, little errands and things like that is perfect for her. She loves doing things like that. So be sure to hit the like button for her. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. I can't recommend the Pebblebee tag, not at this time. Maybe an update will come. I'll do some more digging, and I'll insert a clip here about what I find. But I'll do some digging about why it didn't work. Maybe we can figure that out. Maybe I did something wrong, so maybe this wasn't a fair video. But I did it exactly like I did the Samsung Galaxy tag, and it should have worked just the same. The Galaxy tag, it worked great. The only problem is it just didn't give you like pinpoint precise, like, go here. You had to get kind of within range, and then I don't know. I just had high hopes. I guess I had the wrong expectation, and that might be my fault. But I really thought with it being like part of Google, it would be better. So, no kidding. 1859, 1768 to 1859. 1851. No shot. That's like Civil War. All right, so I've been thinking a lot about this, and sorry about the echo. I'm in my kitchen. Maybe we didn't give the Pebblebee tag a fair shot. Maybe hiding it out in the country like that was not a good idea, regardless of the amount of traffic going by. Maybe there's not anybody in that area that passed by there with an Android. Highly unlikely, but maybe. All right, so I was thinking, I got 2 of these, right? Well, we actually got 4 of them. One's on Lauren's keychain, and Lauren's is working. She's in Birmingham right now, and hers is pinging. Hers pinged all the way there, all the way back. I mean, like, it works. These 2 only work from my phone and this Pixel tablet right here. So I'm going to reset this one and not reset his, and we're going to go hide it again. But I don't know if that's going to help or not, but I feel like if we put it more like in the downtown area. By the way, I got me and my wife, I got me and Lauren AG1. Figured we'd try that out. So I don't know. Hopefully it's good. It's not sponsored. I literally bought this. It was not cheap either, so I hope it's good. So I was thinking that we would take it to the downtown area, and I'm gonna hide both this one that I use for the camera, and I'm also gonna hide the one that I got on Chooch's collar. And like I said, we're gonna reset this one completely because I looked it up. I Googled why is it not working with other devices. And I got two different answers. Now, granted, it was Gemini that I asked, and Gemini kind of, I didn't like type into Google exactly what I was looking for. I just asked. I said, "Hey G, why is this Pebblebee tag not working?" I got two answers, right? So one of them said that the Pebblebee tag won't work with anybody that doesn't have an account. Well, I know that's not true because, you know, one of the things I bragged about this was that you don't have to set up an account. And the other ones are working. Lauren didn't set up an account. So another one said you might need to reset it. So we're going to reset that one, not reset that one, and we're going to go hide them again. And I think maybe I'll take Choo Choo with me. You want to go for a ride? Bro, that does not look very good. Look at that. I'm going to do the one that I reset right here on this busy corner. And I'm going to stick it right there. So, yeah, I was trying to do it without anybody seeing, but it's right there. Right on this corner. You can see all the traffic. So, and what I'm not looking for it to update the location. I'm just looking for it to say last updated and then the time. Because if it happens when I'm not near it, then that means that it's working. So we'll see. Come on, dude. Come on. You're doing good, man. He's being a good boy. Alright, so the other one I'm gonna hide on this corner, which is not really as busy, but it's still pretty significantly busy. I'll put it right there in that plant. So we'll see. We'll give it a little bit and we'll check on it. Just want to make sure I'm far out of range. All right, y'all. So if we open up the Find My app and we look at the one that we did not reset, you can see last seen today at 3:34. That's when we dropped it off. I hit refresh, it's still 3:34. But the one that we did reset, the R62, so you click on that. It's actually, see, it's just been seen at 6:30. It's 6:40 now. So it just was seen again. So it updated at 5 and then like 6:10 and now 6:30. So there are devices out there that it's pinging off of, but not a whole lot. And me and Lauren were just talking that there's literally probably hundreds of cars that have gone by there. So it's such a bummer, but it did update. So we're about to go get it right now. Rush hour traffic should be over. And yeah, we're going to get them. And just because we can, like, I know exactly where they are, you know exactly where they are, but we're still going to hit get directions, and let's just see how precise the directions to it are. Is it going to be like a vicinity or like kind of a general area, or is it literally going to take us straight to it? So I'm interested to see. With it being Google Maps, it literally should give us walking directions, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you there. All right, so like I said, we're going to get directions. First thing I'm going to do is turn the screen recorder on. Start recording now. And then we're going to hit get directions. We'll use Google Maps. And there's the address. All right. And it says we're 7 minutes away. All right, I think I put it in this one. What is this one? Yeah, got it. All right, so there's that one. Now we're gonna go over here and see if we can get this other one. I think my car will be all right. I don't have my bag in there or anything. All right, so We're gonna hit get directions again, Google Maps. Kind of. All right, walking directions, 2 minutes. Well, I'm doing a screen record, so I guess there's no really any reason. It's just as I suspected, though. It's literally giving us walking directions right to it, which is pretty awesome. All right. There we are. I'm gonna minimize it and see what the app's doing. So near you right now, play sound. Yeah. Oh. There it is. See, look at this. I mean, there's traffic that was riding right by. I mean, you see how packed this area is. There's no need that thing did not ping off of something. The first one, not that one. I mean, there are cars everywhere. There's no way all these people have iPhones. There's just no way. All right, well, I guess we'll just wrap it up here. Again, you can see all the traffic that's driving by. There's no reason that this thing shouldn't have worked. I mean, did it work? Yeah, a little bit. The maps feature was great. I was very impressed with that. It literally put us right on top of it, which is awesome, which is better than what the Samsung Smart Tag would do. But is this as good as the Samsung Tag? I don't think so. As far as reliability or tracking your device, I think the Samsung is gonna nudge ahead just a little bit, just for sheer updatability. You know, like it being pinged more often. It blows my mind that this didn't work as well as I thought it would. I had high hopes. I really wanted this to be awesome, and unfortunately at this time I just can't recommend the Pebblebee tracker. But if you'd like to see a video where we put this head to head with the Samsung Tag, then let me know in the comments, because we'll do it. I mean, I think we both know the outcome of what it would be, but still, it might be a fun video to make. But if you were as excited as I was about a tracker for the Google Find My network, then also hit the like button, let me know in the comments. And be sure to hit the like button for Lauren for helping us out. You know, she's a major asset to the channel, and we could not, nor would we even be able to do this channel without her. So as always, take care of yourselves. You know you deserve it. I'm Donnie B, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.